Today we welcome a rap group from San Antonio. Together, the four members blend their musical tastes and styles to create art under the name of rap. This episode we dive into the minds of these young artists as they attempt to bring their dreams into light. Enter D&D. Can you break down one of your favorite verses you've written?
Shooting a messenger with the new audio technica, wrecking the place. Checking the mic when I bring in the light and I flood it with luminous rays. Yeah, axes and maces, they litter the side of the massacre. Combat is mortal, I'm purely a battle lament of the sword, though. Have you flailing like you Eddie Gordo? Purging I fly to the sunset. I saying red from the bloodshed, cause apartheid level unrest when the Nick Cannon drum line come test the tech support with them text for support. Next at your door, catch them with the cords. 80 to make it, HDMI, make it, don't fake it, no, why would I lie? Taking the pacifist sucker punch. Maybe give you the best part. It's still a pretty long part. But come test the tech support with them text for support, because it attacks like a gun, once again. So it's the drum line versus the tech support, okay? And the next at your door, catch them with the chords, okay? Like catching somebody with chords because they're the tech support, but I'm catching you with the chords because it's music. And he didn't make it. If you look at those words, he didn't make it. HDMI, make it, don't fake it, no, why would I lie? Because you're testing the tech support with the text for support. Look at you with the chords, like I'll fucking strangle you with it. And then he didn't make it. HDMI, make it, don't fake it, no, why would I lie?
We started it off, it's kind of funny, Anders and I, we were just hanging out, and then we would go out drinking and stuff, and then he was like, you do music? I was like, yeah, I've been trying to find someone to do music with, and he's like, I do music. So we just eventually started making music together, and then we eventually came up with a name, and we just started doing shows, and at that point, I think that's when it got more serious, because I felt the energy and how fun it was at first, because at first I was nervous. I was like, I don't know, man, in front of people, I just wanted to make music just for me. But whenever we got on stage, it's actually funny, because our first performance, we had a phone call in the middle of stage, and Durs answered the phone call. He stopped everybody in the show, said, hold on, hello, you're ruining my set.
We had like this little notch in time where it was really like, it was just really trashy. The scheduling was all off everywhere. Everyone was creating different songs at the same time. It was just like, it was clashing at the same time. So once we figure out more so how to better time everything out, along with not just the music, but being in the room writing all at one song together, you can definitely hear the progress in that. But I would say if I was going to determine the direction, I would say only up, because once we find that sound that actually represents what all of us love and or think, I think that's going to be like the very first step. And I honestly think the songs that we are releasing now are on the verge of that path.
Any doubts? Yeah, there's been a lot of doubts, definitely. I mean, even to this day, you know, there's a little bit of doubt. But, you know, the key, what makes everybody different, you know, us different from everybody else, separates us from everybody, is, you know, our work ethic. You know, we're always trying to work on something, always trying to get that new shit, always trying to have that newest sound, you know, always trying to, I think the one of the pros as a group is we're all trying to one-up each other. Every time we come out with a song, we want it to be better than the next person that just dropped the song, all this stuff. So, you know, that in itself is just allowing us to kind of like leapfrog effect and get better, hopping over all, you know, of anybody that's not taking this shit as serious as we are. But, you know, there's a lot of doubts. You know, you think, you know, is this really it? You know, like, is this just a little bit? or is this really it?
With that fear of, oh, I'm not gonna make it, comes that second inertia of, oh, but I will make it. Oh, I am gonna do this because I want to do this. I'm not worried about the views. I'm not worried about the money. I'm not worried about the people. I want to make music. Everyone in the group wants to make music. So there is that initial rocky state of, oh, like, this song isn't as good as what's on the radio, or this song doesn't sound like that. I think once I start thinking like that, I stop and I'm like, no, I like this. So as long as we have that mindset, we and you will never fail. Will never fail. Will never fail. I want to be able to show that you can do whatever you want to do with what you have. I remember making music, all I had was, when I first started making music, I was making like this like rock slam poetry type stuff, and all I had was my guitar, an iPhone 4, and a laptop. So I would record stuff with my iPhone 4 memos, email it to me, and then I'd mix it in Audacity. And then for vocals, I was using a Rock Band microphone. And now I'm here making these crazy beats with like different instruments and different sounds, and with better studio and equipment. And the more you work at it, the better you're gonna be. And I want to show that not only through music, but just by talking with people. It's scary, but it's definitely worth it, because one, you learn more and you grow as a person, but other people can see that and like get inspired. I want to inspire others to do what they want to do, whether I make it or not.
Of D&D's many self-produced tracks, one in particular sticks out from the rest. The song Summer Rains. It is perhaps the slowest and solemn in tone.
Well, with that song specifically, I had the piano chords, just the initial strum of it, and I had that on a loop, and I couldn't think of anything, and I was really frustrated at the time. I had a lot of shit going on. So I would go outside and I would just smoke a cigarette on the porch, and it would just hit me that I don't want to look at anything that I'm looking at right now. I'm tired of being in this one spot, but in order to move, I have to move. So when I was outside, I was like, I don't want to look at these houses. I don't want to look at this. I want to look at more. I need to change my environment. So that's where that comes from. But on a related note, what Mastermind did with the song, he kind of tied it to a relationship. So that feeling came from how one would feel if you broke up with somebody, or if you lost a friend and y'all don't talk anymore, or something like that.
Summer Rains, Summer Rains was an amazing project. It was a lot of it was a really big collaboration for us to work on, because for a long time there, whenever I would see the more slow like R&B influenced type songs that we would come out with, I would want to try to put it on them just because I appreciate that style a lot, but I didn't always have it yet, or didn't know what to do with it all the time. But I was in kind of a dark place. I was in a very dark place when we were writing that song, which is exactly what it needed to draw from. And cut. Sorry. I think I'm gonna go at this one more time.
Yeah.
I mean, submarines is some shit, yo.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to cut in between these takes. I'm not sure. But I'll try to answer it fully this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you can kind of see, like, I do focus on the technical aspect of the work a lot of the time. But I was in a really dark place when we were writing this, and I mean, as far as Durz's hook and the beat that he made, he was just kind of able to tap into my soul and drain everything out. And to get into a little detail, as far as the verse, something specific that you can take from it, you know, I said, blunt roll, pass it in a circle to myself, face it, I need some help. Because, you know, just to break it down a little bit, facing a blunt means smoking it all by yourself. I'm not really the type of dude to really go in like that by myself, but I was running from my problems to that. It was something that I would continually have to do just because I couldn't patch up my emotions myself. And, you know, a lot of people know how it feels to turn to the wrong thing.
I don't know where you'll be when this video finally gets to you. Hope you still have that fire. If not, hopefully these last few words can fan that flame.
Well, there's always a way. You can always find access to the resources you need. There's always people out there that are willing to rent out equipment or something for cheaper. Everything's not that expensive now. We've made a beat on a phone and put it on our studio and use that. You can use anything nowadays. Like, you can record a whole movie on the iPhone 7 and produce it if you wanted to. Someone did.
No, yeah, just have faith in yourself and don't be scared, because once you get past that scary feeling, it's a euphoria. It's a euphoric feeling to feel that, like, to have something that you create. I'm just gonna use music as an example. To have a song that we've created, do it live, and hear people chanting the chorus with us at one point, it's a feeling I cannot describe, and it's something that I want more and more of. So if you're watching this and you have doubt, get rid of it and just do it.
We're just being ourselves making this music, and so, you know, it's not really like, oh, I'm putting on a whole persona to achieve this dream. It's just we're being ourselves, and we're trying to help everybody else around us. So it's really just to help everybody else around us, to make sure everybody around us succeeds. And, you know, if we all succeed, we all eat. That's all anybody wants to do in this world, is eat, love, and eat. If everybody had food, everybody was loving, there would be no problems. Everybody would just be really fat. Everybody would just be really fat, and the world would probably smell. So, yeah, man, we just working to the dream.